Well, this time of year, it is dark, it's rainy, and a lot of us are just ready for some sunshine.
Yeah, and if you are hoping for spring to come soon, a famous groundhog says you may be disappointed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Punxsutawney Phil!
It is Groundhog Day, and Phil saw his shadow. So that means he's predicting 6 more weeks of winter. If you're holding out hope for winter, though, you can look to a different weather forecasting animal. A bunch of towns actually host their own Groundhog Day events with their own animals, with names like Pierre, Jimmy, and Woodstock Willie. In Wisconsin, there's even a forecasting polar bear. It's named Snow Lily. That zoo's resident groundhog died last March, but as reporter Brett Ruskin of Canada found out, not all those groundhogs are nice, and he actually has the bite marks to prove it.
Well, it happened right here. Shubenacadie Sam came out of his hole, made his prediction, called for an early spring. The crowds cheered, then dissipated, went back to their cars and drove home. The media was invited in to get close-up shots of Shubenacadie Sam. I happened to be filming on my phone when Sam tried to make an escape, and I tried to stop him. Have a look.
Oh my God! Whoa! Sorry. Yay, Brett! That's worthy of a coach interview!
Another heroic Brett Ruskin moment.
Did he bite you?
Bit me in the...
Oh my God!
You probably need a rabies shot.
So yes, Sam did bite me. I was bleeding for a little while. I was bleeding on my phone, and overall, though, he did not escape the enclosure. Now, his prediction came in contrast with Wyerton Willie's prediction, who called for 6 more weeks of winter. He saw his shadow. He went back into his hole. As for Shubenacadie Sam, he did not see his shadow. He's calling for an early spring, essentially taking a bite out of winter.
That groundhog was like, I said no comment. I said no comment.
Back off. Live and learn. We have conflicting groundhog
we do. Well,
accounts.
and we don't have groundhogs here in the Northwest, so we have to rely on the Pacific Mountain beaver. So our intrepid
the Pacific
Mountain beaver.
Also a prognosticating rodent?
Yes, of sorts, yes.
Okay.
So,
are they as talented?
They're about 40% right, so you can flip a coin and get better results. But yeah, our intrepid morning crew went out early to find out, will Rufus see his shadow? And the answer is no, no shadow. And supposedly, according to legend, if he sees a shadow, you get more winter, no shadow, early spring, so supposedly early spring. The only significance of Groundhog Day, it's halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So either way, we've got about 45 days of winter left no matter what.